Looking for the best action cameras to suit your needs? In this video, we're diving into some of the top options available right now. Before we begin, don't forget to check out the links in the description to find the best deals within your budget. Let's get Number 1. DJI Osmo Action 5 Pro. For the money, DJI's Osmo Action 5 is the best action camera you can buy right now. It trumps our previous top pick, the GoPro Hero 13 Black, in several ways, including battery life, which tops out at 2 solid hours of 4K video recording in my tests. The Action 5 Pro can now record a 4:3 ratio in 4K at 120 frames per second and features a new Super Night mode, which shoots up to 4K per 30 frames per second footage at 16:9 and uses noise reduction to get usable footage, even in low light situations. Want great audio? The Action 5 sounds decent out of the box, but it seamlessly integrates with the DJI Mic 2 or the Mic Mini to offer much better audio, better than what I've been able to get from GoPro, even with the GoPro Media Mod and an external mic. I also really love the Action 5's size. It's smaller than the GoPro and easier to mount on helmets or bike handlebars. The mounting system is unchanged, which is a good thing because this is the best magnetic system I've tried. Sure, the GoPro Hero 13 offers 5.3K video resolution, higher than the Action 5, but in practice, I've encountered very few situations where this matters. Given the longer battery life, much better low-light capabilities, and smaller design, DJI is the better buy. Number 2. GoPro Hero 13 Black. We have a separate guide to choosing the right GoPro, but for most people, the Hero 13 Black is the best option. Its new interchangeable lens system makes the Hero 13 Black considerably more versatile than anything else in this guide. In addition to the standard lens, there is the ultra-wide lens mod, $100, with a 177-degree field of view, a new macro lens mod, $149, for close-ups, and a new anamorphic lens mod, $150, with a 21:9 aspect ratio and those sweet movie-style lens flares. All of the extra lenses are automatically detected by the Hero 13 the minute you attach them, and settings are automatically adjusted accordingly. This is quite frankly the best feature of the camera, especially for the ND filters, which are normally quite a pain to set up with tape-proper shutter speed. Read our full GoPro Hero 13 review for more details on how the lens system works. And remember, if you don't need them, you don't need them. After a year of playing with these, I still use the standard lens the most, followed by the ultra-wide lens, and occasionally the macro lens. The Hero 13 Black also introduces a new magnetic mounting system, finally catching up to competitors, and it's great, but it seems like everyone forgot the GoPro has always had a quick mount system that is also great and remains what I use most. The 5.3K 10-bit video out of the GoPro Hero 13 is very nearly the best of the cameras on this page. The main reason we've put the DJI as our top pick comes down to battery life. Still, this is the camera I personally use the most, and the new lens mods open up some shoot possibilities unique to this camera. If you're into having something a little different, GoPro recently released a limited edition white GoPro Hero 13 Black. Yes, that is confusing, along with a green model. Number 3. Insta360 Ace Pro 2. If you're going to be filming yourself at all, the Insta360 Ace Pro 2 is the camera to get. It has a great lens and sensor co-engineered with Leica, capable of recording 8K video at up to 30 frames per second. The 8K is not great for action. It has quite a bit of digital artifacts and fast-moving scenes, but it's nice for cropping in on slower shots while retaining 4K video quality. The must-have feature for vlogging is the flip-up rear screen. While other action cameras offer a small front screen to compose selfies, the entire back of the Ace Pro is a screen that flips up, and it's easier to frame yourself. It also makes it easy to shoot from the hip and other unusual angles. The video quality is impressive, especially the low-light performance, which is much better than the GoPros. Overall, the image quality is similar to the DJI Osmo Action 5, which shares the same sensor. DJI caps the recording at 4K, though. Shooting side by side, it was interesting to see how the same sensor produced different results based on each company's different image processing algorithms. Overall, this is very close to the DJI for video quality. The Ace Pro 2 has great battery life and a magnetic mounting system that's different from DJI's, but also excellent. The big downside to the Ace Pro 2 is that it doesn't support 10-bit color, which means you have fewer options to colorize footage in post-production. In November 2025, Insta360 announced a series of new bundles for the Insta360 Ace Pro 2, including a set of extra lenses like the GoPro Hero 13, a grip that makes holding the Ace Pro 2 more like holding a traditional camera, and, most creatively, an instant printer that attaches to the bottom of the grip and effectively makes your Ace Pro 2 into a Polaroid-style instant camera. I haven't had a chance to test these yet, but I will update this guide when I have. At the very least, it's nice to see some new ways to use the action camera. Number 4. DJI Osmo Nano. You could argue that DJI is copying the Insta360 here, which pioneered the detachable action camera with the Go series, most recently the Go Ultra, $500. But the first thing I thought of when I started testing the DJI Osmo Nano is the DJI Action 2, a weird blip in the action camera world that came out and vanished in barely a year. I was always fond of the Action 2 and its strange, detachable, magnetic configuration. The Osmo Nano feels like DJI took the lessons from the Action 2, borrowed some ideas from Insta360, and out came the Osmo Nano. The Nano consists of the vision dock, as DJI calls the screen and base, and the camera portion. They can attach with the screen facing either direction, using the same magnetic mount that DJI uses in other cameras. Crucially, this means the camera pod can be mounted to any DJI magnetic mount, something very convenient if you're already heavily invested in the DJI ecosystem. The dock works from a distance of up to 33 feet and offers a bright, 1.96-inch touchscreen. There are two models available, one with 64 GB of built-in memory and one with 128 GB. Both have an SD card slot if you need more storage space. The 128 GB model offers a higher download rate when transferring footage, but it's $30 more. Nano uses the same 1/1.3-inch sensor as the Action 5, and has very similar video specs and output. You get some things here that you do not with the Insta360 Go cameras, including support for 10-bit color, 4K per 60 frames per second video, and full sensor 4:3 4K video at up to 50 frames per second. Video out of the Nano looks good. DJI appears to have changed its color science somewhat. Video from the Osmo Nano looked more natural and less aggressively sharpened than video from the Action 5. If you shoot in 10-bit D-Log-M and do your coloring in post, you'll have about 13 stops of dynamic range to work with. That's really nice when you're filming difficult scenes like riding a trail through the trees in midday sunlight. Number 5. Insta360 Go Ultra Action Camera. Like the DJI above, Insta360's Go Ultra is a hybrid camera that transforms from a traditional action camera design to a more portable go-anywhere wearable camera. In action camera mode, it's much like everything else in this guide. The flip-up rear screen is very similar to the company's Ace Pro. The real genius of the Go Ultra, though, is when you remove the camera from the base and shoot with just the tiny little pod. The extremely strong magnetic mounting system on the camera pod means it'll stick to just about anything metal, enabling you to get shots and angles that no other camera in this guide can match. Most important though, this camera is just plain fun. I keep mine in my camera bag all the time and find myself using it more and more. The simplicity and ease of shooting with the Go Ultra are hard to match. Just stick it somewhere and do your thing. There are two downsides. The pod isn't waterproof without a different lens cover, and the battery isn't removable, which means you need to lug around a portable battery charger to recharge on the go.